Get me that signal. We need more power.
I'm here with Calliope Games. I'm talking to James Ernst and Cassidy from Calliope Games. And we are here for, first of all, to take a look at this new prototype that they have, tentatively called the Train. James, you want to tell me all about this creation of yours?
No, because it's a secret. Yay!
Yay!
This is a game about building cities. It's set in the Old West right now, and I've got people and I've got buildings. And the game is so new that I don't want to tell you anything else because it will all change.
All right, so we can build with anticipation.
Don't
all
worry. Everyone knows it's prototype art.
If the internet doesn't always know.
The internet is
Don't wake us over the calls, internet. Prototype.
This clip art is very nice, by the way.
Well done. That's one of James Ernst's hallmark signatures.
Well, now, what can you tell me about what's going on with Calliope Games and this new Titans of Gaming series you have?
So the Titans of Gaming Kickstarter is our not-so-secret, not-so-evil plot to bring more people into the gaming industry. So we've got a bunch of big name designers.
And me.
Like James Ernst, Richard Garfield, Jordan Weisman, Eric Lang. I could go on and probably will at some point with this interview. So they're getting together and building a series of gateway games. We're going to have several different kinds of games. Richard Garfield is doing a party game, a little bit different from Magic the Gathering. If any of you have heard of that or played that.
Once or twice, I think.
And it is just funded. We met all 3 stretch goals, including James.
Look, it's James.
Exhibit.
I'm a stretch goal.
So we'll be releasing 3 Titan Series games over the next 4 years, so 3 games each year. And our backers will get to have some input in the development process, so they'll get to vote on certain aspects of the game's themes, art, content, except for James.
So the games aren't even developed yet?
No, because the backers are going to get to have a part in that. So we broke all of the rules that have been put down for tabletop Kickstarters. We went back to what Kickstarter was meant to be, which is just, we have this great idea, we want to bring it to fruition, help us do that.
Huh, well that's interesting. Now who is designing the first 3?
Paul Peterson has a game currently skinned as a Running of the Bulls game. You have bulls and you have people. The bulls chase the people and you're trying to get to restaurants where you can sit down, eat some food, get some points and not be gored by bulls, which is always a good thing in life.
Yeah.
Do you agree, James?
I like racing to restaurants. That sounds perfect. Like you're running down the streets and then sitting comfortably at a table.
While the bulls just go, darn, you're sitting.
Oh, look, McDonald's. Let's stop.
Yeah. Perhaps you will dine on the buffalo. Buffalo, bison, bulls, whatever. All the horned beasts chasing. You know what, James? You're watching this, bless your heart. Zach and Jordan Weisman are working on a resource management game, so kind of a menu building game. You can either own a store or buy from that store, so you have to be really careful with your money, and that's going to be really fun, still kind of tweaking the rules there. And then Richard Garfield has a party game where you try to think like everyone else. So, for example, you would get asked name 3 dog breeds, and you would say, Gold Retriever, yay, Poodle, yay, Norwegian Elkhound, what? And then the person with the most different answers gets strikes, the person with the most strikes gets kicked off the island, Survivor style.
Huh, interesting. A Richard Garfield party game.
It's really fun. It's a really fun night.
Should be interesting, yes. So what's the future plans for the Titan series of gaming? You're just getting kicked off right now, but...
Yes. So we have a tentative schedule for years following. We have in year 2 and year 3, I should have the schedule memorized, but I don't, but you can find it on our website. Just do Titans of Gaming search and Kickstarter and it will all come up. And then in year 4, stretch goals, including James.
James, let's stretch
I'm a stretch goal.
Could you run past a couple of the current titles that Calliope has?
Absolutely. This is the 10th anniversary of Suro, so we're excited about that. We're going to be releasing a Suro app as well as a 10th anniversary edition of Suro. We'll have a carved wooden box, unique dragon and phoenix pawns, raw silk board. It's going to be super pretty and super expensive. We're just trying to make the prettiest thing we can. Controlling costs is not something we're concerned about. In fact, we were hoping to release in November, but when we showed the manufacturer our plans for it, they're like, nah, maybe we can't do this as nicely as you want us to. We're like, okay, you're fired. So that's what we're doing with that. And then Roll For It will be on tabletop on July 16th, 2 weeks before Gen Con. So
Nice.
excited about that as well.
Good deal. I hope you have a lot of extra copies of that on hand once it goes on
Yes.
tabletop.
Yes, they were nice enough to share our release date with us prior. Not at all because we begged and cried, so we could have the inventory to support that.
Okay. Well, I think that's all I got. I just wanted to thank you for taking a couple minutes to say hey. And look, it's James.
I'm a stretch goal.
And thanks again for talking to me.
We need more power.